I love myself an underdog story. Alex Lyon had a tremendous run at the end of the year last year to help propel the Florida Panthers to a playoff appearance, and while he did not remain the starter for their deep playoff run to the Stanley Cup Final, without Alex Lyon, the Florida Panthers do not make the playoffs. He was superb during that run. He had 15 games played, a 9-4-2 record, a .912 save percentage, a 2.89 goals against average to get them into the playoffs. Due to the goaltending situation in Florida, they couldn't retain Alex Lyon. They're paying Bobrovsky a lot. Spencer Knight has quite a bit of term on his contract. They decided to move off of him, and while he played spectacular, he filled his role amazingly. They did not give him another contract. And maybe this shouldn't be surprising, he ended up getting signed by the Red Wings as kind of a third goalie in their organization. Going into the season, if you were a Red Wing fan, you thought Ville Husso would be your starter. You brought in James Reimer and Alex Lyon to battle for that backup spot, but you most likely thought Reimer, especially with his experience, would have won that role. Fast forward to this point in the season, and the bona fide starter for the Red Wings right now is Lyon. 22 games played, 14-6-2 record, a 2.54 goals against average, a .921 save percentage. In comparison, Husso and Reimer both have sub 900 save percentages and a goals against average of 3.22 or higher. Lyon by a country mile has been the best goaltender for the Red Wings. When you watched Lyon play last season, you saw a goaltender who was very quick laterally and could make the big time stops. Where you would see some holes in his game is when he would kind of lose focus, but he's looked locked in for pretty much most of this season. He's helping these Detroit Red Wings shoot for a wild card spot, and with how much talent they have on their roster, they should be a playoff team. The most fascinating thing to me about Lyon is it took him some time. He was a very good AHL goaltender, put up respectable stats, but when he kept getting called up by the Philadelphia Flyers, he struggled. He would end up going to Carolina, only getting a couple of games where he put decent numbers. And last year when he got his shot from the Florida Panthers, he's 30 years old. How much can he improve? And quite frankly, it's impressive what he has done from the age 30 and on. He's having the best year of his career as a 31-year-old. This isn't completely out of the realm of possibility. We have seen goaltenders play in the minors, play overseas, get a little bit older, reach around 31, 32, and the light just turns on. Tim Thomas is famously known as one of those late bloomer goaltenders, and I think that's what we might have here with Alex Lyon. He's always been a very athletic goaltender, but now the mental side of the game is reaching what his body can do. He's confident, he's sure of himself, he's making spectacular saves, and helping the Red Wings fight for a wild card spot. Will he be able to remain being this good? It's yet to be determined. But for a guy that's put up really good stats in the minors, played really well last season, and this year things seem to be firing on all cylinders, I mean, who's to say he comes back down to earth? Maybe this is his new normal. I love stories like this. Guys coming out of nowhere and having great runs. I think it's great for the sport and shows if you put the work in and you don't quit, great things can happen. I'd like to know your thoughts down below. What do you think of Alex Lyon's season thus far, and do you believe he'll be able to keep it up? I'm Captain Paul from the Locker Room. I'll see you in the next one.